Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. A new sign was unveiled at the Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton on Wednesday in honor of the facility being named a designated stroke, trauma, and chest pain center. We spoke with Vice Chair Kira Weaver to learn more about the significance of the new sign.
So it shows our commitment to our community in providing access to life and also life-saving emergency care, particularly in areas where time is very much of the essence. It also, shows dedication of programs within our hospital that are really geared towards improved outcomes.
As an accredited primary stroke center, Lehigh Valley Hospital has treated many stroke patients, including Sugarloaf baseball coach Christopher McBride. We spoke with McBride about his experiences at the center.
Without this center, without the people who were involved that day, I might not be standing here today at all, if at all normal. That day I had complete right side paralysis and also lost the ability to speak. Because of the services that EMT, Hazleton, and Cedar Crest hospitals all put together for me, I'm able to stand here, talk to you as if I never had a stroke that day. So the amount of gratitude I have for this place can't even be measured. It saved my life.
Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is located at 700 East Broad Street in Hazleton. The Hazleton Fire Department responded to a home struck by lightning on Wednesday evening. According to officials, crews were dispatched to the 900 block of North Locust Street around 8:30 p.m. Upon arrival, crews say the home had sustained heavy damage and that the bricks from the chimney were all over the ground. 2 cars were also damaged by the falling bricks. Officials say light smoke conditions were present at the home, but no fire was present. It is unknown at this time if anyone was injured in the incident. Wilkes-Barre Township Police are attempting to identify a suspect they say is a repeat offender of a retail theft. According to police, the suspect has entered the JCPenney and the Wyoming Valley Mall on several occasions in the last 2 months to steal Levi's jeans. On each occasion, police say the suspect was in and out of the store in less than 2 minutes. The total loss from the thefts is over $5,000. Anyone with information regarding the thefts has to contact the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department by calling 570-208-4635, extension 391. Coming up on WYLN News, a woman is wanted by the Hazleton City Police Department. Plus, the Hazleton Integration Project announces an upcoming open house. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Charlie. I am 8. And the forecast for tomorrow is partly cloudy.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. The Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Welcome back to WYLN News. The Hazleton City Police Department is attempting to locate the individual shown on screen. Maria Ann Fegley is wanted on drug charges in connection with an incident that took place at the Hazleton City parking garage in March of 2023. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is asked to contact the Hazleton City Police Department at 570-450-2080. The Hazleton Integration Project will be hosting an open house on Wednesday, May 29th. The event will run from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and will feature several guest speakers, including three-time MLB Manager of the Year Joe Maddon, U.S. Congressman Matt Cartwright, PA State Senator David Argel, and PA State Representative Dane Watrow. Local students will also discuss their roles in HIP Corp United and their work to help the community through the Eradicating Food Insecurity Project. The formal program will be followed by appetizers and refreshments. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission has announced that they will be offering a statewide Fish for Free Day on Sunday, May 26th. During the event, Pennsylvania residents will have the opportunity to fish on any Pennsylvania waterway without a fishing license. Although fishing licenses will not be required, all other fishing regulations will still be in place, including seasons, sizes, and creel limits. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission also reminds all boaters to wear a life jacket, check the weather forecast, have proper registrations, and to follow a safety checklist. For the complete list of fishing regulations, you can visit the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission website at fishandboat.com. Coming up on Tamaqua's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with St. Clair Part 3. Plus, we learn about the upcoming Rockin' the Mountain concert series on Community and You. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy is now open at 743 Catawissa Road in Tamaqua. Stop by the Dairy Bar, try over 33 flavors of homemade ice cream still made on the premises, and a full menu of hot food made to order. Have some fun at their driving range, or play mini golf on their two 18-hole mini golf courses. Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy, celebrating 65 years. Same great taste, same great location, same great memories to be made.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Once again, it's time for the Weatherly Hill Climb. Watch it live Saturday, June 8th from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on WYLN TV 35. Hosted by Marty Burns with special guest Chris Barrett from the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau and Tom Knorr. Check it out on WYLN TV 35. It's the Weatherly Hill Climb, live Saturday, June 8th.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process, with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
In the first decade of the 20th century, with coal demand growing, the Philadelphia and Reading Railroad decided to build an expanded rail yard in St. Clair. They purchased a large tract of swampland south of St. Clair in 1903 and began work on building what would become the largest railroad yard in the entire world. When opened for operation in 1913, the yard featured 63 tracks running for over 46 miles in total, with a capacity for over 2,000 railroad cars, and the P&R's largest roundhouse, one that could hold 50 locomotives. The complex also featured an oil house, coal station, and ash pits, and eventually car repair shops were built there as well. At the rail yard's peak, over 1,000 men worked there all the livelong day, keeping the P&R's trains running. The beginning of the end for the yards came in 1931 when the Monterey Plains and Frackville shut down, victims of local breaker consolidations that made them redundant. The decline in coal usage would hit the yards hard over the years, and they closed in the 1960s. Today, the repair shop's remains can be seen inside the St. Clair Industrial Park south of the borough. Moviegoers would also get a place to watch films in St. Clair beginning in 1914 when the Lyric Theater opened its doors for business on North 2nd Street. Its name would be changed to the Ritz Theater in 1936. Though the moviegoing experience across America would change much throughout the 20th century, the Ritz managed to stay in operation until the early 1980s. The theater building has since been demolished. Baseball fever would catch on in St. Clair in the first part of the 20th century. Numerous residents of the town would reach the majors during the years. Jack Titus, who would play 11 years primarily as a Phillies outfielder. Jack Quinn, who would win 247 games for 8 teams and would be one of 17 spitball pitchers allowed to continue using the pitch after the majors otherwise banned it in 1920. Eddie Delker, who played 3 years with the Cardinals and Phillies. And Joe Sox Holden, who parlayed 3 years as a backup catcher for the Phillies into several decades as a major league scout. His son Tim Holden would go on to become a longtime member of the United States House of Representatives for the St. Clair area, and in 2015 would be appointed chairman of the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. Other St. Clair residents would make their mark in the world in other capacities. One would be Joel Thompson Boone, who was a distant descendant of Daniel Boone. He joined the United States Naval Reserve in 1913 after graduating from Mercersburg Academy and Hahnemann Medical College. He would be commissioned to the active U.S. Navy in 1915 and would be initially assigned to the USS Wyoming once the United States entered World War I. Boone would be awarded the Medal of Honor for risking his life to give medical aid to soldiers in France while under fire on July 19, 1918. After the war, the then Lieutenant Commander Boone was assigned as Director of the Bureau of Naval Affairs. Soon afterwards, though, he would be reassigned to duty at the White House. Boone would serve on the presidential yacht, the USS Mayflower, during Warren Harding's and Calvin Coolidge's administrations, and would be appointed White House physician during Herbert Hoover's and Franklin Roosevelt's tenures. During Hoover's administration, Boone invented a game titled Hooverball to help keep the 31st president fit. During World War II, the by then Commodore Boone served as fleet medical officer to Admiral William Halsey. He would earn a Bronze Star, among other decorations, for his service in this conflict. He would briefly serve in Korea as well, making him one of only a few Americans to have fought in both World Wars and Korea. Boone retired in 1950 at the rank of Vice Admiral. In his last years, he was Medical Director for the Department of Veterans Affairs. He died in 1974 and rests today in Arlington National Cemetery.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Welcome back to Community and You. I'm joined here today by the Director of the Hazelton Parks and Recreation, Allie McKittrick. Allie, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Awesome. It's always great to have you on here.
Thank you.
So today what we're here to talk about is the upcoming Rockin' the Mountain concert series. It's been a long time coming. It feels just like yesterday we just heard the announcement about this really exciting event here happening in Hazelton. So could you tell, for those who don't know, could you tell us a bit about the Rockin' the Mountain concert series?
Absolutely. So it is. So this is a free event for the community. We have three weeks of bands. Each night we'll have two different bands. There's going to be an opening act and the main act. They are all tribute bands. The first one we have on Friday, June 21st, is Philadelphia Freedom. So that is a tribute to Elton John. And then we have on Friday, June 28th, we have an evening with Stevie, which is a tribute to Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac. And then our final week is on July 5th. They're all Fridays. And this is Danny V's 52nd Street Band, which is a tribute to Billy Joel.
That's a great lineup. Sounds like it'll be a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
From what you told me, this is a free event to the community, but there will be a lot of things to do outside of just the concert series. There will be a lot of food vendors. There will be a lot of people there just to support the event. Can you tell us about some of the vendors that will appear at the concert series?
Well, we're gonna have a taste for every taste bud. So we'll have something. We're gonna have a Greek vendor. We'll have like Spanish food. We'll have just a mixture of different varieties of foods that people can choose from. And there's adult beverage vendors. So if people are thirsty, we'll have you covered there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There'll be other types of vendors too. But for right now, that's the main. You'll have food. You'll have entertainment. What more can you want?
Absolutely. Sounds like a good time. So we were talking earlier about how this version of Rockin' the Mountain is basically kind of like a reimagining of the local concert series here in Hazelton.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about how you came to this incarnation of the concert series as Rockin' the Mountain, how it evolved into what we're going to see this June?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're actually working with Visit Luzerne County, which is the one that puts on Rockin' the River out in Wilkes-Barre. So we have a really, really great committee that we're working together with. And so we kind of followed their lead in some ways. They've had a very, very successful concert series out there. So they've actually partnered with us and helped us with this concert series. And we just it's been a really, really great collaboration. We just have a lot of really strong partners and sponsors and people that are helping to bring this thing together and bring it to life. But I'm expecting it to be really huge.
Sounds like it'll be really huge.
Yeah.
And what was it like to collaborate with all these different organizations, and how was that different from how it was in the past?
It's just really nice because everybody kind of has their specialty. Everybody knows, they're strong in each one of their pieces and their parts. And so when we bring it together, it just really is, it's just a really great team that we have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know you also mentioned that there will be a bus route system for the Rock and River Concert Series. Can you tell us about that and how people can access the bus routes?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking that. So it is it's going to be free. It's going to be a special route. We'll have at least three different lots that people could park their cars at, and it will be a free service. So this is going to be a special route bus. It's the Feely lot, there's going to be the city parking garage, and there's another lot on Cedar. So these three lots, and really anywhere in the city, if you see a city bus that is the special route, you can wave anywhere along the trail, and they will pick you up and they'll take you to the concert. So that's going to be a really nice service because it's going to be, it'll be a full event. You won't have to think of it. And if you have a little something to drink, you won't have to worry about that because the bus will be taking you. So.
Yeah, that'll definitely be very convenient for a lot of the Hazleton residents to go and check out this concert series.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to leave us with, Ali, regarding the concert series?
Well, I think you all should come out and join us because it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, really just, out there, this is the perfect time for a concert series. It's just going to be sunny, beautiful, just a really quick kind of series, actually. It starts, the gates open at 5 and the concerts run from 6 to 9. So it's kind of a shorter thing, but it's going to be a very exciting thing. And we would love everybody to come out because we're really putting it on for the city. So it's like, come on out, invite your friends, your family. This is just a perfect family-friendly event.
Absolutely. Definitely check out Rockin' the Mountain when it comes to Hazleton on June 21st at 5:30 p.m. So I want to thank Ali once again for joining us here on Community and You. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.